Do you enjoy burgers and fries, maybe pizza, wings, and a few beers at the pub with your buddies? Or a juicy steak on the backyard grill, but don't enjoy what those foods do to your waistline at the end of the week? If you have 5 minutes to watch this video clip, I'll explain how you can eat those kind of foods, not cost you a small fortune in membership fees, no books to buy, you don't have to count points or eat frozen meal plans, all while you continue to lose weight. Then stick around and I'll explain how that's all possible. Hi, I'm Dave and I'm the developer of the completely free weight loss program, and I want to show you something. Yep, that's me, after I had already lost about 15 pounds in this program, so I was even in worse shape than the picture. When I had finally decided it was time to actually lose my excess weight, I had no intention of designing or developing a weight loss program, so I didn't even think to take a picture of myself at the very beginning. Quite frankly, I avoided being in pictures at all costs because I knew what I would see, and it wasn't something I was very proud of. And if you too have ever avoided being in pictures for that very same reason, then we have a lot in common. It doesn't matter if you're young or old, male or female. If you grew up in America like I did, it's easy to find yourself in the situation where you need to lose some weight. Unfortunately, it's part of our culture. Work, family, fast-paced lifestyles. Sometimes we just don't have the discipline to stay focused on our own health and well-being, especially if you like to eat like I do. You know, all those things I just mentioned and more. And eating until you're full and satisfied, that kind of eating. So we both know we love to eat. And we both have dealt with some weight issues, which means we both are familiar with the three main reasons why most diets or weight loss programs fail. See if they sound familiar. The first one is obvious. Diets are just hard to stay on. Why? Because we like to eat our favorite food, and most programs have us battling our own willpower against our favorite food, or the program itself is just too extreme to stay on for the length of time needed to be successful. And when I say extreme, I mean the crazy exercise routines for months on end, or having your food choices restricted down to basically nothing. Those kind of systems are just too hard to stay on for any length of time. The second reason is also fairly obvious, and that is the diet simply just didn't work. There's no doubt that most programs here in America were designed to be marketed and sold to the masses. But if your specific metabolic type or individual taste doesn't fit into their regimented plan, you've been set up to fail before you even started. If their one-plan-fits-all program doesn't fit you, then there's no way it can work for you. And the last reason is one that everyone can relate to, especially in this economy, and that's the expense. You know, all these companies out there tell you how much they want to help you lose weight, but then they charge you outrageous amounts of money to do it, or you have to buy months and months worth of food from them, costing you hundreds and sometimes even thousands of dollars. To me, that's not really helping. Well, except for them helping themselves to your hard-earned money. I just don't agree with the concept of exploiting anyone's wallet or pocketbook just because they have a few pounds to lose. If these companies really wanted to help, they would do it for free, because that's what help really is. Now, did any or all three of these sound familiar? You've probably gotten so frustrated with those three reasons that when you found this link, you clicked on it figuring, well, if nothing else, it sounds like it addresses at least one of those issues, so I'll give it the old 1-minute website review to check it out. Well, actually, I tried to address all three of those issues. Why? Because we do have a lot in common, and I really am just like you. I was tired of all the diet failures, didn't have the time and energy to deal with the extreme programs, and I had enough of paying a premium price for minimal and sometimes even zero results. And so I decided it was time that someone actually did something about it, and that's how this whole program and website came about. I figured there had to be a better way than we as Americans have been conditioned into thinking are the only ways to lose weight, and I took it upon myself to do my own research and create my own plan that works specifically for me, based on my body, my taste buds, and my lifestyle. What I discovered is something that not only worked for me, but can work for anyone, because you get to customize it for you, for your taste buds, for your body type and lifestyle. And here's the best part. You get to eat just about anything you want and as much as you want, and you can still lose weight. Hard to believe? I know. You've heard all of that and more before, but here's what's different about completely free weight loss. I'm not here to sell you anything or charge you anything, ever. I put this entire site together to do nothing else but help anyone who wants to lose weight lose weight. because I've struggled with it for years, and I can directly relate to and sympathize with the frustrations of being overweight. And I want to help anyone in America lose the weight they want to lose. And I'll do it one person at a time if I have to, and do it completely free. Here are the results in less than a year, so you can see why I'm no longer afraid to be in front of a camera anymore. Not bad for eating pizza and wings, right? Oh, and don't worry, there aren't any miracle pills with crazy side effects that we're going to try to sell you. Although I certainly believe in supplements to get the vitamins and minerals you may not always get from eating, I'm not a big fan of chemically engineered products that ramp up your heart rate unnaturally, not to mention the expense of some of those quote-unquote magic pills. This program was developed to lose weight over the course of a few months, naturally, by eating the foods you enjoy without feeling hungry or having to constantly remind yourself that you're on a diet. On the navigation bar at the top of every page, you'll find the main categories and subpages below each one. On many of the main category pages, you'll see other short video clips just like this one, briefly explaining each of those categories so you can quickly review the entire program in about 10 minutes. If you don't like what you see, you close the browser and move on. But if it makes just a little bit of sense beyond those 10 minutes, you're more than welcome to review the entire program, navigate around the entire website, and see if eating your favorite food while losing weight is something you want to try. But it doesn't end there. Remember a few moments ago when I said I want to help anyone in America get thin again, one person at a time if necessary? Well, I meant it. If you have any questions at all about anything you see on the site, there's a contact us page so that you can send us your questions, and someone from the response team will reply as soon as possible, hopefully with the answers to help get you back on track so that you can finally experience the results you want. Eat your favorite food every single day and still lose weight. And now you can do it completely free. Welcome to Completely Free Weight Loss.